What exactly is going on in Libya these days?
The citizens have taken to the streets again, but as to what that is, I couldn't actually say.
Gaddafi's gone, and looks like the people are getting fed up with the rioters, and are getting rid of them.
Well, they're all infighting, aren't they? One group reckons they're better than the other, basically. And they're not. At the end of the day, they're all the same people. They should sit around the table and start talking.
Libya. Well, I don't really know too much about it, but it's a war-torn country.
What's happening in Libya? There's a war going on, isn't there? Is that like a civil war, isn't it? That's all I know, mate, I'm afraid.
I know that Gaddafi got put down by the US because he was trying to put his own currency in all the African countries.
We support, therefore, we believe they will owe us for our supporting the new regime, if that's what you want to call it. And then we feel that, I think the West feels that then they owe us, and therefore we can get free flow of oil, as opposed to it going to somewhere like China or Russia.
They recently got rid of Gaddafi, but I'm not sure if that was a good or a bad thing. And I know that what's left over is not any better.
Who are you from? This is from a channel, a web channel called Adam versus the Man.
All they're trying to do, I think, is trying to get rid of the militia at the moment. And I think to try and get a more sensible democratic government. But I think that they're having an enormous amount of problems.
The US and UK are fighting Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan, and yet they are funding them in Libya.
I heard that Al-Qaeda had taken over with the help of NATO, is that right?
Why were they doing that?
To destabilise Libya.
Why?
It's part of a wider geopolitical strategy.
The so-called rebels, some of them were Al-Qaeda fighters, and Western nations helped them take over Tripoli.
I think they've got rid of a dictator, got someone worse in there.
Libya? I don't have any idea about that.
In Libya? I've just been watching the news about Syria though. I don't think the Arab Spring has achieved anything. I think if anything, the people are going to be more oppressed.
What's happened in Libya?
I thought it was over, but apparently it's not.
The killing, now it seems just indiscriminate. Even the good guys seem to be bad guys. So
Libya is fighting each other. Muslim fighting with Muslim.
What's going on in Libya? To be honest, it's hard to say from here. We haven't really seen much of an insight. But as far as I know, there's a civil uprising there, and it needs a lot of sorting out, to be honest. It doesn't need anyone else from the outside. I think they can deal with it between themselves.
Let's go back to Gaddafi's time. He's been around for a number of years. They didn't go in suddenly because they felt obviously the Libyans needed freedom. They went in because they were interested in the oil.
Libya, I don't know. There may be election and it will be all right.
To be honest, I don't know what's happening in Libya. I don't have any idea, to be honest. Because whatever comes in the newspaper, I don't trust them at all.